First perfume haul of 2024. I'm so excited. Well, I have received these 6 fragrances from SO-AVANT-GARDE, and I've actually received them like last week of December. But since I was very busy, holiday season, so I didn't really have time to do a video before the year ends. The good thing about it is that I've been playing around these fragrances for a while now, so I would say that my thoughts are quite strong already about them. And spoiler alert, this is a very good haul. So yeah, without further ado, let's get this video started. First up is the newest release of BDK Perfumes, and this is Rouge Smoking Extrait. If you follow me on Instagram, I have already mentioned like my feelings about this fragrance, and if you follow me, you know that this is a big love. I'll be honest with you, I am not the biggest fan of BDK Rouge Smoking OG, as I didn't really appreciate, or shall I say, I didn't enjoy the cherry cola vibes of it, as I find it like something body spray like. So I was very curious about the extra ones, that's why I chose it, okay? And I was so surprised how much I love it. Guys, basically this is a cherry dominant fragrance, but there's something about it that is very classy and elegant. The kind of cherry here is not a syrupy one. It is like the cherry in the Rouge Smoking OG without the cola factor, okay? So imagine a cherry with slight mandarin orange touch, saffron, tonka, creamy factor coming from milk and vanilla, grounded by high-quality oud, patchouli, and amber. Is it a groundbreaking fragrance? No, but I am definitely vibing with this fragrance. I think that it smells expensive. I think that it's a classy and sophisticated cherry scent. Even though I have a lot of cherry fragrances in my collection, I will say that Rouge Smoking Extrait has a space in my perfume closet because it is really beautiful. I think the closest fragrance that I can imagine it is quite similar with is Cherry Punk by Room 1015. And I have compared them side by side, guys. I will say that they're not really similar, as the leather is very prominent in Cherry Punk Extrait from Room 1015. Rouge Smoking Extrait is all about red cherries that are very ripe, however not too syrupy, with creaminess from milk and vanilla, and very elegant oud, patchouli, and amber. I will say that it is a refined cherry fragrance because the oud that is in here is of high quality. It's not a typical skanky oud, okay? So don't be scared. Even the patchouli here is not too earthy. I think the patchouli and amber that are used in here are just enough to give this fragrance depth. And the creaminess of milk definitely balances out the heavy notes coming from the oud, patchouli, amber, and cherry, I think. In my opinion, not a groundbreaking scent, but a very beautiful cherry fragrance that I am definitely vibing with. It is a kind of fragrance that I think I will wear whole year round. Like, yeah, I think I can rock this even in the spring and summertime, but maybe summer nighttime. That's how much I love this fragrance. When it comes to longevity and projection, it is very long lasting, especially on clothes. Literally, I have to wash up my clothes in order for the scent to be out, and I just love it. If you love cherry fragrances, you will definitely love it. And yeah, don't be scared of the oud note because it is Very tamed. Yeah, I think that's the adjective that I'm gonna use regarding the oud. It is a very tamed oud and not a very earthy patchouli. Just a very beautiful, dark, sexy cherry scent that I am very happy to add in my collection. And also I want to mention that I think this is one of the best cherry fragrances as well that I have in my collection. Like, I'm gonna include this in my top 5 if ever. Yeah. Once again, this is Rouge Smoking Extrait by BDK Parfums, and I find this fragrance feminine leaning even though it's unisex. All right, next up is from Tumi. This is called Utopia. And guys, I'm very happy to finally have it, as a lot of you suggested it in the comment section when I reviewed Whisper, I think last month. And yeah, what can I say? This is so beautiful. Like, definitely a perfect everyday soft, creamy vanilla scent. Love it. In the note breakdown, it says it has pink pepper, jasmine, and vanilla. And yes, the pink pepper is not too strong. It's just enough, meaning not overpowering, as there are times that I find pink pepper to be overpowering, especially in the opening. Not with this one. This, I definitely get creaminess and a little bit saltiness as well. I don't know where it's coming from, but it has a jasmine note that somehow gave this fragrance floral touch, you know, to add a bit of sophistication, so it's not just vanilla. I love this scent. I think this is a kind of fragrance that will be perfect for gifting. Like, for example, you don't really want to spend a lot, but at the same time, you don't want to buy something extremely affordable, you know, and also you want to surprise the person. I think Utopia is a very good choice because it is such a likable scent. I cannot imagine anyone not liking this scent, in my opinion. Soft, refined, creamy vanilla. That's how I'm going to describe it. And normally with this scent profile, it tends to be very soft when it comes to projection. But with Utopia, I will say that it is moderate. So yeah, having said that, you will really get a good bang for your buck because the price of this is around $100, I think. Worth the money, in my opinion. Glad to have this as well in my collection. I will say that this is perfect for someone who's looking for a very easy, rich vanilla scent that has a moderate projection. Yeah, once again, that is Utopia by Tumi, and I find this fragrance feminine leaning. Next up is something that I am so happy to finally have in my collection. I so wanted to try out this fragrance. This is from Affinessence, Paris, and this is Santal Basmati. And guys, as the name suggests, Basmati. So you're gonna guess that it is a rice dominant scent, right? Yeah, because it is. Particularly a Basmati rice. If you are a heavy rice eater like me, you know that Basmati rice has a certain scent in it. It's kind of like creamy and grainy scent. Yeah, that's how I'm gonna describe a Basmati scent. And it definitely smells like that. Definitely a rice forward scent along with creamy sandalwood, cashmeran, and powdery iris. I love this fragrance. Very elegant, daily wear. It is something that I will recommend for someone who's looking for an easy reach fragrance that for sure won't bother anyone. And at the same time, it's unique and it smells great. To me, this is mainly rice basmati, creamy sandalwood, cashmeran, and iris. The patchouli here is almost non-existing to my nose. Very elegant and crisp. However, guys, this is a very soft fragrance, meaning projection is a bit lacking. But I think with this kind of scent profile, it is perfect. I love the fact that the rice basmati note actually stays the entire wear. The creamy sandalwood and powdery iris in here gave it such a big appeal to me. Yeah, the only downside is that it doesn't last for a very long time. Let's say around 4 to 6 hours with moderate to soft projection. This is for someone who's looking for a unique rice and creamy scent to use on a daily basis. Yeah, I find this fragrance unisex, however, leaning more feminine. Yeah, once again, this is Santal Basmati by Affinessence, a very elegant, sophisticated, daily kind of a rice scent. Last three fragrances I am very excited to talk about in my channel as they are from Mind Games. And guys, I'm so happy to try out more of their fragrances because after receiving Prodigy, I think I'm sold. The quality is there. So basically, the quality of Prodigy sets up the standard for Mind Games to me. Now, I'm gonna talk about three more of their fragrances, but they're not new releases. However, I chose these scents because reading the notes, I felt like these are the ones that I will like. Starting off with Queening, okay? Now, this has cotton, flower, apple, cypress, rum, orris root, saffron, vanilla, coconut, and musk. To me, it smells kind of like shampooy. The coconut that is in here is very light, airy, and creamy, okay? It is somehow giving luxury shampoo vibes. The vanilla is very prominent in here. I will say that this is more of a coconut and vanilla scent that has a cotton-like texture. So, having said that, it is very likable. However, it is kind of giving body mist vibes. I would say that I like this scent. Actually, they're most loves, but this is just a like. It is actually a very beautiful coconut vanilla scent. I love the cotton-like texture in here. I think that it is extremely likable. It has a soft to moderate kind of projection. This is just a like as it didn't give me enough impact compared to the rest that I have in today's list. If you're looking for like a soft, moderate projecting coconut, orris, clean musk, vanilla kind of scent, I recommend you checking out Queening by Mind Games. I find this fragrance feminine leaning, by the way. Next up, guys, I was so excited to finally try this one because it is a chocolate dominant scent, and yeah, it is basically delivering that bitter chocolate scent along with bitter orange and pimento note that gave this fragrance a different kind of spice, I will say. So I'm gonna describe this fragrance as a spicy, dark, and bitter chocolate and orange combo. Yeah, love it. I find it unique. I love how the saffron is very well blended with the bitter chocolate and bitter orange in here, as the saffron gave this fragrance like a sexy and mysterious vibes. Yeah, this one is definitely unisex. Actually, in my opinion, this is slightly leaning more masculine. It is a love for me. Like, I can imagine wearing this fragrance because I am into chocolate dominant scents. Imagine chopping a dark chocolate and orange bar. That is the vibe of this fragrance. Spiced up with some chilies. Actually, have you ever tried chili dark chocolate? Because I have. And yes, it is giving me that vibes. This is such a dark and mysterious kind of chocolate fragrance that is worth checking out, in my opinion, because it is very, very unique. And I think it is the pimento note that separates this fragrance from other chocolate fragrances out there. When it comes to longevity and projection, I will say that it lasts longer on clothes. On skin, let's say lasted me around 5 to 6 hours. This is unisex, but more masculine leaning, in my opinion. And last but not the least is something that surprised me a lot. Okay, I didn't expect to love this fragrance so much. And this is called The Forward by Mind Games. I feel like this is a bit underrated as I haven't really watched a lot of reviews about this fragrance compared to Queening and Double Attack. But I will say that after Prodigy, Forward is my next favorite from the brand. And guys, basically this is a fresh, citrusy summer scent that just smells so clean and good. It has a very prominent pomelo and salt, as well as some citruses. I love the fact that it is giving salty vanilla vibes plus the pomelo as well. Very beautiful, especially on the skin. You know what? This reminds me a lot of Bal de Fric mixed with the vanilla of Nisha Nayani. So imagine the vibes and the scent. This is very, very beautiful and I would say quite underrated. I actually want to take this on my upcoming holidays in Philippines because this is giving like Manila vibes to me. But you know, since it is such a heavy bottle, then I'm not yet sure. But yeah, love the scent. I will definitely feature this in my summer videos. I love how the pomelo is more prominent in here, not just like, you know, citruses. So it makes this fragrance more interesting than other citrusy vanilla scents out there. I love as well that it has some saltiness. And lastly, it is grounded by creamy sandalwood and luxurious smelling cashmeran. Very beautiful unisex citrusy scent that is not boring, in my opinion. Highly recommend it. And yeah, love this fragrance. Once again, this is The Forward by Mind Games. And just to let you guys know, my top 2 favorites in today's list are definitely Rouge Smoking Extrait and The Forward. So that is the video for today, guys. I hope that you enjoyed my first perfume haul of the year. Have you tried any of these perfumes? Let me know in the comments down below because I am very curious about them as I find these perfumes actually very interesting. Once again, thank you so much for watching, guys, and see you on my next one. Bye!